Okay, this little video is going to quickly try to show how to do work on using EndNote, which is a free piece of software on Liberty's website. The software usually runs about 150 bucks, and so you would be pretty much a fool not to get it, frankly. It's citation management software. Other people use things like the Microsoft Word built-in reference system. I don't recommend that. It works. It's fine for an undergrad to do a minor paper, but anybody doing graduate work and has to do serious work on multiple sources across multiple papers, it just doesn't make any sense. So, frankly, over time, it's best to try to manage and keep your software or keep your citations handy for multiple stages of collecting research that will eventually go towards your dissertation if you're going that route, or even if you're EDS, you very well could be using it in multiple papers as well. So it just doesn't make sense otherwise. So the way you find the EndNote software is you simply just put in EndNote into the search, hit enter, and there's a button at the bottom that just says download. You download it. I may actually create a separate little video on showing how to unpack it because that causes a little confusion. I'm just going to quickly show you how to do it. I've got about a minute and 45 seconds. So under quick links, you go to the library page. I've logged in at this point. I'm going to go to the articles and journals databases just to show you what this can look like in education. And I'm going to click on Education Research Complete. This is, I find, the best EBSCO database to use. So full text search, scholarly peer review. Full text meaning that we have access to the digital version and you can get it immediately. If you're into media graphication, here you go. If you can't find what you're looking for, you take that off, and then it does a wider search, but you might have to do interlibrary load. So I used to do things in virtual communities, still do sometimes. So we're going to do that. Do a search. It's going to come back with results. And here you go. Designing a virtual learning research and virtual learning computers by Santos. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my folder. This is adding to an EBSCO folder. You can see on the right-hand side, it's automatically updated. Over here, add to folder. I can also download the PDF. And over here, I'm going to add this folder. I'm going to go up to the top. That I have my folder view. It's all set. Please note you can also do searches by subject types, authors, things like that. Do lots of combinations. And over on the left-hand side, it even tells you where you're getting it from, changing the date. This was 1996 to 2012. Maybe I want to move it up to 2007, that kind of thing. Go to folder view. Got about 2 minutes. You do a select all on these. Please note over here on the left, you can do save searches, which is a really powerful way to keep up to date on your literature. If you're doing a dissertation over a couple of years, it's possible to take that long. Then you might want to save searches, go back and rerun the search every once in a while. You can also do search alerts where anything that meets your criteria. Note that these other things exist, but the one you want is export. And I'm going to keep everything the way it is, but notice it directly exports into EndNote. Hit save. At the very bottom of the screen, which I can barely see because my little recorder's in the way, is this delivery 1 RIS. If you're using a PC, Windows, it will automatically do this, and you'll see that it's importing it right now to EndNote. I had to have EndNote open in order to do this, but it pulled in my citations. Right now I have it set to APA 6. This is APA 6 with a problem with the title. It should be designing and researching lowercase r virtual learning communities, all VLC lowercase. So it gets mostly there, but it doesn't get all the way there. That's pretty good though. So I can export this list if I want to and make it into a bibliography, but I also can go to Microsoft Word, and I'm going to show this in another video on how to do that. It's basically search, and it's called Cite While You Write. Now, if you're using a PC, if you're using a Mac, you may have to go into EndNote to import a file, and then you basically go and do a text translation of, let me get this right, called, I may have to show you guys when you come, but it's basically you're looking for the RI. It's in the window, in the Mac version, it'll show you, say RI5 or RIS, something like that, and then you basically import that. You go find it, the file, you import it, and then you import it by hand, and it'll bring in and do exactly what's up here. So I know it's a little confusing, but there's really no easy way to do that. Okay, more stuff on this in other